In this video I'll be showing you how to build a little telepad device as well as how to access Pack-a-Punch in the map Classified. In order to do this we need to find 3 parts to build a little telepad. You can find them in the following locations. The first part can be found up in the top level inside the main offices. It can be found over here behind this desk just there. Otherwise it can be found over here on this desk like it is for me. And the final place it can be found is to the left of the brewpad machine just down here. Also be aware that sometimes when you pick up these parts, hellhounds will start to spawn, so just be prepared to kill them if you need to. For the second part you will need to come to the war room. Now in order to access this second part we need to turn on the DEFCON pads. They are located in the following areas. In the top level of the war room on the left hand side is your first DEFCON switch. If you then run around the outside over here, you will find the second DEFCON switch. From the top level head downstairs and you can find the next DEFCON switch to the right through this door that you will need to pay money for. And then if you come all the way through here you will find your third DEFCON switch. And then finally going to the left hand side of the room now you will find the last DEFCON switch here. Once you activate all these DEFCON switches you should notice that the teleporter inside the middle of the room will now have a head spinning on it instead of the different rooms from before. Simply walk into the teleporter and you will teleport into the panic room. Once inside the panic room you will notice that this big wall will open which will reveal your next telepad part to pick up. Finally the last part can be found in the laboratories and it can be found within the morgue section. You will need to pay in order to open the door to the morgue section. Well, once you're in here, the part can be located in the following areas. First part can be found here on top of this dead body. The next part can be found over here on this table. And the final part, when you come inside this room, can be found here on this chair. Once you find all the parts, you will need to build the telepad on one of the workbenches in the map. There are 2 workbenches altogether. The first one can be found on the top floor, and going from the conference room to the right here, you will notice inside central filing, you will find one of the buildable tables right there. The other buildable table can be found in the laboratories, and it can be found inside of the weapon testing room just over here in the corner. Once you find the table, hold your interactive button in order to build the telepad. Once you build the telepad, you can then use your interactive button to pick it up from the table. Once you pick this up from the table, head into the war room. All you'll need to do is come to the middle of the war room where the normal teleporter is. Walk up to that teleporter and you will now get a little prompt in order to put the telepad down. Use your interactive button to put the telepad down and this will block that teleporter and instead move the teleporter to the middle of the room like so. What you will now need to do is activate each DEFCON again. So again, in case you don't remember this, I will show you. So going from the top of the war room on the left hand side, here's your first DEFCON switch. Then making our way around like so, and you will find your second DEFCON switch. Then heading down to the lower floor, you will go down through here like so, and then in here to the server room and you will find your third DEFCON switch. And then finally we can run through where the teleporter used to be before, and here you can find your 4th DEFCON switch on the left hand side of the bottom of the war room. Once you activate them all you will notice that the middle teleporter will now have a Pack-a-Punch symbol in it. If you jump through this you'll be taken to Groom Lake where you can now Pack-a-Punch your weapons. Once you're at Groom Lake you will be able to find the Pack-a-Punch right behind you as soon as you spawn in. Simply all you have to do now is put your gun into the Pack-a-Punch like so. And you will now have a Pack-a-Punch weapon, just like that. And again, if you ever want to activate Pack-a-Punch at all to come back here again in the future, all you need to do is go back to the war room and activate each DEFCON, and then the middle teleporter will activate Pack-a-Punch again, so you can teleport back here as many times as you want. Alternatively, if you wish, you can stay here inside Groom Lake for a fair amount of time, but bear in mind that zombies will spawn in and it can get quite hectic. If you wish to do this, I recommend that you stand up here next to this telepad like so and do a train around the middle. Also, if you want to get back from here into the main map itself, once this cage opens after you teleport here, you will notice that there will be a little teleporter in the middle. All you need to do is simply just walk into the teleporter like so, and this will always teleport you back to the war room's lower level like this. Otherwise, that's all there is to this video. I hope you guys found this useful and I will see you in the next one.